What's up, Hedgehog Maniacs and Doki Fanatics? X17 here, back with more Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. The last time I saw me play, I concluded the trust side story between Sayori and Monika. I can't believe what I seen and what Sayori was saying. I mean, we all know about Sayori's depression and everything, but it's a shock that nobody else knew about the whole thing. Not even her parents. I mean, MC didn't find out about it until later on in the main story, but I was shocked to find out that her parents didn't even know about it. But before that side story ended, somebody came into the club for the first time. I think we all know who that one character is going to be. As you're about to see, I'm going to go through the first part of the understanding side story. Time to dive in. Let's do it to it. The club meeting is suddenly interrupted by the sound of the door, causing Monika and Sayori to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. I had a feeling that's who it was. It's the same person. It's that same person that Monika tried to talk to earlier. Ended up being Yuri. Anyway, new music again. This is pretty catchy. Sayori's surprised. Even Monika. Sayori's eyes widen, recognizing the girl. She very conspicuously mouths to Monika. It's her! It's the girl! It's true. The girl standing in the doorway is none other than the girl Sayori had come across reading alone in a classroom. Thanks to Monika leaving a flyer on her desk, it seems she found her way to the club. She did pay attention to it. Also, if there's any lag in there, then I'm sorry. Just try to bear with it. If it's an issue to you guys, then I'm sorry. But anyway. Are you here for the Literature Club by any chance? Am I in the wrong place? No, you're not. This is the Literature Club. Please come inside. The girl fully steps in the door, but continues standing against the wall, avoiding eye contact. That's Yuri for you. She's shy. Sayori continues to fail continue her excitement. It's happening! Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for coming. Sorry if it's a little empty. I'm Monika, and this is Sayori. I'm reading for the Literature Club, even though it's just us so far, but... What's your name, by the way? I'd like to join your club. Oh, really? Wait, really? Are you sure? I mean, it should be good enough. I should be good enough. Everyone is welcome here. You don't have to be good enough. Oh? Do you want to have a seat? We'd love to get to know you. The girl nods, sliding over to a nearby desk and gently sitting down. So what's your name?
Yuri.
I'm Sayori. And this is Monika. Sayori, are you ready?
It's nice to meet you. Do you like fantasy?
Like books?
Yuri looks at Monika.
Fantasy is cool.
Yes. Have you heard of Annabelle DuPont?
Huh. That's an interesting name.
I can't say I have.
Oh, well, she's my favorite author.
So that's Yuri's favorite author. Wait a minute. Put two and two together. Is it by chance that Annabelle DuPont wrote the book, The Portrait of Markov? I wonder if we'll find out about that. That's got me curious. Anyway.
I'm on the 5th book. It's just...
Yuri grins and presses her knuckles against her cheeks in joy.
You can borrow my books. I wouldn't mind. You're really in for an incredible experience.
Monika stammers, caught completely off guard by Yuri taking control of the conversation. She glances sideways at Sayori, silently asking for help.
I loved you! It sounds like you're really into them, so they must be great!
I'm so happy I found this club. Oh, I'm so stupid. I left all my other books in my locker. I should have brought them.
Yuri quickly stands up.
I'll be right back. I'll go get them for you.
You probably only need to bring one for now.
Sayori nervously says that. Nothing to herself. To consider heaviness of the book that Yuri set down on her desk.
True. Okay. I'll go get the first one then.
Yuri exits the club room in a flash, leaving Monika and Sayori silently exchanging glances.
Oh my god! I wasn't prepared for this! How do I handle someone so intense? I have, no experience with fantasy, except maybe stuff that I read when I was a kid. But that's probably like a joke compared to what she's into.
Well, she is into horror and everything.
I'm sure I'll be fine. In fact, I think it's neat that we have different people who are into different kinds of literature. Maybe find the love from each other. Yeah, I may have no disagree, but what if this is her only interest? Does it kind of seem like that? Monika, don't you think you should be more optimistic? We have a new club member. There should be room for anything but being happy. I'm excited to get to know her more, aren't you? Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for being so hasty. I just got really anxious all of a sudden. It's because you're afraid of not being able to take the lead. What the heck? It's kind of scary how you can point things like that. It's kind of scary that you point out things like that, Sayori. I just like learning what makes people really happy and sad. Yeah. Hey, you know what? It might be great at helping Yuri feel comfortable here. Maybe you could take a break from helping me with the administrative stuff and just focus on spending time with her. Yay! That's exactly what I want to do! Besides,
Sayori lowers her voice.
I'm bothering you all the time, I can.
Oh, Sayori. She taps her finger against the dauntingly chunky book Yuri left sitting on the desk. Right afterwards, the door opens to reveal Yuri's return. Yuri's return.
I'm back.
Her breath is slightly heavy, which, combined with her short time gone, indicates she may have ran at least part of the way. I wouldn't be too sure about that. She makes her way back over to Sayori and sets the book down on her desk. Just as Sayori feared, the book Yuri bought for her is just about equal in size to the one already on Yuri's desk. How can you be afraid of that, Sayori?
Well, there are probably a few things you should know before getting started on it. There are some things that are more explained in other books that take place in the same universe, so going over those would be good to keep you from getting confused at the start.
Sayori nervously interjects.
Well, I was thinking that maybe today we could just get to know each other a little bit more. Yeah, I think if we're gonna be ready to go, then I really like that.
From across the room, Monika smiles and nods at Sayori while Yuri isn't looking.
Oh. Okay.
Yuri sits down, then looks at her book, then glances around the room, showing no indication that she has anything more to add.
So, what made you decide you wanted to join the club?
Well, I like reading, so I was immediately interested. I had no idea that someone was starting a literature club, but that's my fault, since I haven't been paying attention to any of the club recruitment advertisements. I only found out because she...
Yuri glances over at Monika.
Monika came into my classroom and put the flyer on my desk.
Suddenly Yuri's face darkens as she shakes her head at herself.
I was so stupid. I got too nervous and couldn't even look up, so she just walked out.
Yeah, it wasn't Monika's fault. Yuri was too nervous to look.
It took me several days just to come here because I was afraid that Monika told everyone how inconsiderate I was. But I decided that was probably irrational.
Wait! No! That was totally my fault. I felt so bad about interrupting you that I just walked out. I was actually really hoping that you would come by.
Man, seems like these interactions get tense. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Yuri exhales in relief.
I always seem to interpret things at the worst possible scenario.
Just like one of the mods I played a couple months back, Storm. Which is a mod, despite how spooked I was by the whole damn thing. That's a mod you should check out. Anyway.
Well, I was really nervous to come here for some other reasons too. Such as there being too many people. Not that I mind that much, but I have a really hard time having to meet a large number of new people at once. So, it's actually amazing that it's just the two of you. I definitely came at the right time.
Aw, that makes me happy. I'm proud of you for winning up the cards to come.
Yuri smiles wardly to herself.
I've never really had the privilege of sharing my interests with others before. It's so hard to find others who are in the same things as I am. except online. So I thought the Leisure Club would provide a chance for me to do that.
Oh boy. Sayori asks the $64,000 question. I know it's kind of a outdated joke, but I figure I'd bring it back at least. Just this once. Anyway.
What kinds of odd things are you into?
Like genres?
I don't know, just anything. Even if it's not literature.
Oh, just things you would think are dumb.
Sayori pauses, a look of concern on her face.
I'll tell you about something I'm into, and then you can tell me about something you're into.
I suppose that would be okay.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty into, like, crafty things. Like making cute little collages and decorating things. Like cards or drawing books. Boxes.
Sorry.
My room's always cluttered with random stuff because I keep buying things to make gifts for my friends. But then I put it off till the last minute.
Oh, Sayori. You mean well, but sometimes you just gotta be prepared for stuff like that. Anyway.
So yeah, that's what the guys say that I'm into.
You sound quite creative.
Not that much. It's just that you'd be surprised by how much you can do with scissors and glue and stuff.
So I have to share something that I'm into now, right?
Sayori nods.
Well, I guess I'm into nature.
I love nature. Monika, I gotta start a nature club. No, you're not. You're stuck here with me now. Oh, God. Oh, yeah? Well, I hereby appoint you as vice president of the nature club. There. Now you're stuck with me.
Oh, man. She got you there, Sayori.
Hey, don't give me responsibilities. Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I interrupted you. Go ahead.
It's fine.
Yuri pauses, feeling awkward after having gotten cut off.
I like going out into the woods or to the park. Just places where you can walk or sit and not have any people around. It's peaceful. Just nice to kind of remove myself from everything that matters and let my racing mind operate autonomously for a while.
Sorry if I couldn't say that properly.
When do you like to do that?
It just depends on my mood. After school, on the weekends, whenever I feel like I need it.
Wow. I think I would have never had this time to do something like that.
I find that we have a lot more time than we think we do. If you don't let it slip through your fingers.
The three continue the conversation, led primarily by Sayori, but with Monika chiming in every now and then as well. Monika had intended to leave it to Sayori and focus on her own work, but she found it difficult not to join in. Before they knew it, the end of the day was upon them once more.
Oh, it looks like we should be wrapping up for today. So, are you two going to be starting on that book the next club meet? That's the plan!
I'm so excited.
Sayori beams. Yuri collects her things. Once packed, Yuri wordlessly waves to Sayori and Monika with a gentle smile.
Bye!
As Yuri exits, Sayori enthusiastically returns her farewell. Once again, Sayori and Monika are left in the club room.
Sayori, you are a lifesaver. I didn't do anything. I just talked. Still. Besides, it's really lifted my mood. It feels really nice when I can put my energy towards other people like that. She was really excited to be included, you know? It made me happy. Well, there's no doubt in my mind that she'll have a great time here with you and Gijiro. How do you feel about starting a book with her next meeting? I'm kinda scared, but I think she'll be happy as long as I'm trying my best. I think you'll do great.
At the surprise of a new club member, it seems like everyone has their spirits lifted with something new to look forward to. Another school day ends. Swallowing her anxiety, Yuri makes her way to the club room, expecting to be the last one to arrive. As she opens the door, she's surprised to find out only Sayori in the club room.
It's club time again! Monica went to the computer lab, so it's just us today. Is that okay?
Yuri silently nods, unable to make eye contact. So Monika's stuck in the computer lab. Interesting. I'm sorry about yesterday. Wait, was that a new expression from Sayori? I'm not sure. Anyway, Sayori tilts her head, unsure exactly what Yuri is talking about. Well, I mean, the way I got overly excited to share my books and how you had to stop me so we could talk first. It was so inconsiderate of me. I got too excited and forgot to think about everyone else in the club, so...
Yuri, you didn't do anything wrong. I thought it was cute how excited you were.
Well, still. I think I changed my mind about the book. We don't have to read it.
Huh? Why?
Because I know that you were just humoring me anyway. In retrospect, it's rather obvious that nobody was truly interested.
But if you like it so much, there must be one to share it.
I've already decided I'll join the club, so you don't have to try so hard to entice me.
That's not what I was doing.
A moment of uncomfortable silence stretches between the two of them. Oh boy. It's getting tense again.
Well, the thing is, we don't even have any club activities yet. I mean, Monica and I have just been working in recruitment stuff. Mostly. So I just thought like something fun that we could do together. Read your books. You know, like, as a club activity? That would be okay, right?
Why am I being so resistant to this? Anyway, it's exactly what I wanted in the first place, and you're being so nice about it. I really don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry for being like this.
You don't have to apologize. Just tell me if there's anything I can do to help you feel more comfortable here.
Sayori pulls her desk up against Yuri's and sits next to her. The book in question is already on Yuri's desk. Peering over, Sayori reads the cover of the book.
Desk bell. Part 1 of the everlasting saga. It's Dusk Bell by Annabelle.
Sayori just made a rhyme. Which I had to say, unfortunately. Nah, not unfortunately, but in the circumstance. Anyway.
Sorry, I'm ready now.
Oh, right. I should probably get some paper. Yuri grabs a spiral notebook of hers and tears out a few sheets of paper.
Wait, how come you need paper?
Oh, it's useful to draw things out sometimes, like maps, timelines, family trees, or just for taking notes.
Notes? Yes, that's an effective strategy.
Exactly. I'm sure it'd be especially helpful for someone new to the genre. Sayori's jaw flew completely over Yuri's head.
What now, Sayori?
But thinking about it, she decides that it's probably for the best that it did.
Yeah. Good move, Sayori.
Well, I'm not used to having company do this, but I'll try to help make it as accessible as possible.
I trust you. You're super smart.
Oh, please. Yuri tries to dismiss the compliment, but she can't hide her smile and light blush. You can't generalize into intelligence. I'm only smart in the things I have a lot of experience with. Contrarily, I'm all for anything involving real people. That should be evident enough from the 2 days I spent here so far. So in my eyes, it's everyone else who comes off as smart, especially you.
No!
Uh-oh. I know, that was a terrible moment of the impression. Anyway. Sayori rubs her shoulder against Yuri's.
You're such a sweetheart when you're not being shy.
Anyway, would you like to get started?
Okay.
After the minor diversion between them, the two get back on track with their planned club activity. Yuri begins to guide Sayori through the basics of the fantasy world her story takes place in. The more of it she details, the races, factions, history, elements of magic. What? Don't you mean the elements of harmony? The more of it she details, the races, factions, history, elements of magic, the more questions Sayori seems to have. But despite Sayori's expectations, Yuri equally guides her through in a way such that it's fun to follow along. It becomes evident that the world building aspect of the story, not just the story itself, is one that Yuri finds her passion leaning towards.
How do people come up with this stuff? It's like the exact opposite of the kind of writing that I do.
What kind of writing?
Oh, like poetry and stuff like that. The things I write, I like just break down the feelings that come into my head, you know? But this is like, there must be so much planning and hard work.
Ah, you into poetry? I think there's an appendix that includes some of the kingdom's written works, like poetry and folk songs.
No way!
Yuri giggles, filling Sayori's heart with happiness when she realizes it's the first time she's heard Yuri laugh. It means Yuri must be having fun. Anyway, I think we should get started reading now, if you're ready.
Okay. I can't read very fast.
Oh, that's fine. I'm very patient. Patience is something I pride myself in.
I see.
Sayori jots, Yuri is patient into adults. Oh, Sayori. Hey, that's for the book.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, Sayori.
Okay, glad you're patient, because I need that sometimes. A lot of times.
You think? Sayori flips through the first few pages of the book, getting past the table of contents.
Okay, chapter 1.
The room becomes silent as the two of them begin to read. But the silence only lasts for a moment before Sayori speaks up again.
What does vindicated mean?
Well, in this context, it essentially means that he was proven innocent.
It's okay to ask questions, right?
Of course. Sayori turns the page.
Are these footnotes?
A lot of the dialogue has cultural references that require explanation to be understood. The two continue reading. Yuri's relaxed expression remains unchanged. Meanwhile, Sayori's expression grows tense as she tries to make her way through the tense text. Up until now, their expressions have been reversed, with Sayori easily navigating social situations and Yuri struggling in them. But the tables have turned.
Wait, are you talking about the past right now, or the present?
Where?
Right here.
They're talking about the past. These paragraphs are describing a flashback that Barnes is having.
But they didn't tell me that.
It's implied from the context. Sayori rubs her temples. The two of them continue, with Sayori asking fewer questions. She begins to understand the value in the notes as she finds herself referring to them somewhat often, and even adding to them. But the reduction in question comes not from her getting used to the reading, but rather from her fearing that she'll come across as stupid. Sheesh. At last, Sayori reaches the end of the chapter. I think we can stop here for now.
Okay.
Sayori takes a deep breath and closes what little of the book she got through so far. So, what are your thoughts up to this point? Sayori tries to find words.
Am I doing well so far?
I'm not sure I understand.
Well, I don't know. When it takes me so long to really understand things, it makes me feel really dumb. But I really like how you're into it. I really like how into it you get. It makes me want to keep going and to keep doing my best, so I can see it to the way that you do.
The relaxation of Yuri's expression fades. I see. Yuri quietly gathers her things.
We can continue tomorrow, right?
Yuri pauses, then shakes her head. We could do something else tomorrow.
But
I'm sorry.
wait, sorry for what? I don't understand.
I'm sorry. I don't want to do this anymore. That's all. I'm sorry that I made you. Sayori's concerned. Yuri leaves.
You
Sayori's left alone with her words.
How did this happen? We were having fun with just a second ago. It's my fault. I said something stupid and hurt her. I should just told her that I enjoyed it. Monika, trust me with this. It's the only thing I'm good at, and I still messed it up. What if she doesn't want to come back?
Drowned in guilt, Sayori stares blankly at her desk, spread with notes. The book sits next to them.
Right. If she wasn't coming back, then she would have left the book here, right? Unless she just forgot to take it with her. Yeah, this is horrible. Was it really because she thought I wasn't enjoying our time together? Or maybe she wasn't enjoying our time together because I'm not good enough? I probably let her down so much by having trouble following along. Yeah, I'm sure if I was smart, she wouldn't be having so much more. She'd be having so much more fun. I need to do better for her.
Man, stopping here, Hedgehog Maniacs. Kind of feel bad for the situation that Sayori is in right now, along with Yuri. It's just, Sayori was. I can understand Sayori being in the predicament she's in, believing that that was her fault. But at the same time, with Yuri and everything, I can't even explain it, honestly. But the next time you will see me do this will be the second part of understanding. But for now, SideX17 signing out. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think down below. And if you want to see more of my content, subscribe to me so you'll check out the rest of my content, and you can also check out the videos you see here on the screen. I told you to stop doing that, Monika!